Today we're going to show you how you clean your Bernina sewing machine. The first thing that I do is I turn off the machine and then remove the needle and the foot. The next thing that I do is I remove this stitch plate, and you can do that by just pressing down the back and it should lift off just like so. We then open up to reveal all the bobbin case area. First thing I do in this part is I remove the bobbin and the bobbin case. You'll see that you have this little lever on the side here, and what you do is you just press on that and this part will open up. In here you need to remove the hook system, and that just comes out like so. The next thing that we do is we take the brush that came with your Bernina sewing machine and you remove any dust or lint build-up. Especially around this feed dog area, you'll see that you'll often have a bit of a build-up, and it's very important to remove any dust or lint that is in all around this area. Once your machine is clean of all the lint and dust, you then take the Bernina oil that comes with your sewing machine. I then just place 2 or 3 drops just inside this part here. Make sure that you put the lid back on your Bernina oil. I once did not, and it makes a real mess. I take the brush that came with your machine, and once again I just swirl it a little bit around in there. You don't want to pick up all the oil, but you don't want this area dripping in oil either. Once that's done, you have to put your machine back together again. You take the hook system and you'll see that it's just a half moon. Inside your machine you've got another half moon, so together they make a full moon, and it just clicks in like so. Sometimes it'll work the first time when you put it in, other times it just won't work. So you just have to persevere and it'll fit in there. We then just close this part up and it'll just click together. The way that I make sure that it's all in there and it's not going to move is I move the hand wheel and it's in perfectly. The next thing that I do is I take my bobbin case and I just click it straight in like normally and close this part up. I take my straight stitch plate or my normal stitch plate and I place that back on the machine. I put my foot back on and I put my needle in. I turn on my machine, thread it up, and I always run a test piece through just in case any excess oil is there. So there you have it. That's how you clean your Bernina sewing machine.